Good afternoon from Galine Field in Carson Park, Eau Claire. Big Rivers Conference softball comes your way next on Zaleski Sports. It is the Crosstown Showdown, first regular season meeting of the season between the Eau Claire North Huskies and the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's. North comes in with an overall record of 9-8. Huskies are 5-5 in Big Rivers Conference play. Old Abe's 1-12 overall, 1-7 in the BRC. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Bob Bradovich. So glad you could join us here on Zaleski Sports. Longtime rivals, North and Memorial, have been squaring off in softball for many, many years. They will renew the crosstown rivalry this afternoon here at Galine Field. It is a Memorial home game. So the Huskies will be up to bat first. Their batting order looks like this. Leading off is Megan Standiford, the third baseman. Pitcher Madison Parker will bat second. Catcher Grace First will bat third. Janae Goldbach, the right fielder, in the cleanup spot. Batting fifth is the second baseman Kira Schubert. Shortstop Isabella Olson will bat sixth. Center fielder Cadence Henderson to bat seventh. Third baseman Brooklyn Shearer will bat eighth, and Morgan Summer, the left fielder, will bat ninth for the Huskies. Coached by Kelsey Fitch. Eau Claire Memorial, meanwhile, defensive lineup for the Old Abe's will look like this. McKenna Domes is in the circle today. Michaelin Lilliander is her catcher. First baseman is Krista Berg. Evelyn Kohler playing second. Taylor Beneke is over at third. Ella Ray is the shortstop. Across the outfield, left to right, Kaylee Gunderson, Aaron Holzinger, and Lindsay Durkop. For the Old Abe's, coached by Carrie Winkler. Had a second chance we've had to see the Old Abe's this season. It's a very young team for head coach Carrie Winkler. In fact, no seniors on the roster. And as far as the starters, you get a fair amount of sophomores and freshmen sprinkled in there. North, meanwhile, a number of seniors on the roster, 5 seniors for head coach Fish. Huskies, with that conference record of 5-5, looking to keep pace and trying to wind up in the upper half of the Big Rivers Conference. The seeding meetings are not all that far away. Each of these teams looking to enhance that postseason resume. First place in Big Rivers is held down by the Chippewa Falls Cardinals. Chi High has just been an absolute force this year and have worked their way into first place in the BRC. Right now, here at Galine Field, our national anthem. Mentioning the Chippewa Falls Cardinals, first place team in the Big Rivers Conference. Cards have a record of 10-0 in the BRC. They're 11-2 overall, and they have not had a ton of close games in the conference. They're just having an outstanding season. After that, pretty good battle for second place. New Richmond starts the day 6-3 in the BRC. River Falls half game back at 5-3, and then the Huskies at 5-5. So North, with a strong finish, will put itself in a position to get a home game, maybe two, when the postseason rolls around. So it'll be an interesting section, of course, with the Big River schools and the Wisconsin Valley schools. But we are ready here at Galine Field. McKenna Domes delivers. Megan Standiford to left, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. So the Huskies get Standiford on, and we are off and running here at Carson Park. Galine Field, specifically. Now it's Madison Parker, who is pitching today for the Huskies. A chance to help her own cause. Right-handed hitter. Gets the righty Domes. Takes that one on the outside corner. 0-1 is the count. Corner infielders are sneaking in a little bit. Middle infielders at double play depth. Ripped, but foul. Parker had a good cut there. It sends it foul, so count is 0-2. Lifted high in the air. Who's going to call it? It's Domes, the catcher, who makes the grab. One down here in the top of the first. Grace first, now batting for the Huskies. First right-handed batter. She's a sophomore. Madison Parker, who was just retired, a junior. Standiford, who led off with that single, is also a junior. Domes delivers a strike. Squaring to bunt is first. Couldn't get that one down, so she's behind in the count. 0-2. Well, Domes is throwing strikes early on here for the Old Aves. Domes just a freshman. Driven deep to left. Going back is Gunderson. It's over her head all the way to the fence. Lead runner will get to third. First, cruising into second, the stand-up double. So Megan Standiford advances to third. First stands on second. And now Janae Goldbach, the right fielder, an RBI situation here for the Huskies. Goldbach, a senior at Eau Claire North. That one sails to the backstop. Here comes Standiford, and she is safe. Huskies with the game's first run. Well, we mentioned this is McKenna Domes. It's her first varsity taste of the Crosstown Showdown. 1-0 the count to Goldbach. Good cut, fouls that one off. And who's giving chase for that foul ball is Superintendent Mike Johnson. Whether he gets there first, I'm not sure. I got to lean over there. Nope, somebody got there first. Mike Johnson, a great basketball player in his day. Played at UW Eau Claire and was a standout performer for some of those Ken Anderson Blue Gold teams. Three balls and a strike now, the count to Goldbach. Takes that one up high. And the Huskies have the bases loaded. Or check that. They have runners at the corners with one out. Kira Schubert now batting for the Huskies. Schubert, another one of the seniors in the lineup for head coach Kelsey Fitch. Runner goes, pitch gets away. Here comes first. She is safe. Huskies now lead it 2-0. Good hustle by Goldbach. She was running on the pitch and then realized that it was heading to the backstop. Picked up her third base coach, who is head coach Kelsey Fitch, and made it all the way over to third base. That one just a little low to Schubert. It's 2-0. So good start for the Huskies. That one misses low, and it's 3-0. So Dome started the game throwing strikes to the first two hitters. Actually, the first three hitters. But a single, a double, a walk, a couple wild pitches, and it's 2-0, and Huskies are threatened for more. 3-1 the count to Schubert. That's inside and low, and Schubert is on with the walk. So the Huskies keep the line moving, and now Isabella Olson, the shortstop, will step in. Olson, another senior for the Huskies. Runner goes, throw down, it sails into center, and Goldbach will score. Huskies add to their lead 3-0. Now another throw gets away, and Schubert moves all the way up to third base. So a tough start for the Old Abes. North looking to add to its lead. Olson takes ball 2. Yeah, like we said, Domes was throwing strikes early on. He had the number 2 and number 3 hitters in 0-2 counts. Popped up right back towards us. Good effort by the fan in the bleachers there. 2 balls and a strike to Isabella Olson. That one misses inside, 3-1. And that one misses upstairs, and Olson on via the walk. So 3 consecutive walks issued by the pitcher, McKenna Domes. Now it's Cadence Henderson, center fielder. Runner goes, no throw, so Olson reaches second base on the defensive indifference. 1-1 the count now to Henderson. Hard hit ball, fair down the line. Schubert will score. Here comes Olson. It's a 2-run double for Cadence Henderson. Huskies 5 runs across here in the first inning. Still batting with 1 out. Big swing and a miss by Brooklyn Shearer. Lifted in the air. That's going to be trouble, and it drops. They'll hold the runner at third. Henderson will stop there. Shearer on with the single. The inning continues. Ninth hitter to step to the plate here in the top of the first inning is Morgan Summer, the left fielder. We've seen the Huskies in this game. When they get first and third, that trail runner will take off, just as Shearer does there. Throw goes to third, so second and third now. Another RBI opportunity for Morgan Summer. Lifted high in the air on the infield. Evelyn Kohler makes the catch. 2 down in the top of the first. Now back to the top of the order. And it's Megan Standiford who got this all started with an opposite field base hit to left. She came around to score, and Huskies were off and running. Right up the middle and through for a base hit. Henderson scores. They hold Shearer at third. So just like she did in her first at-bat, Megan Standiford saw a pitch she liked and delivered a single. Now Madison Parker, the pitcher, a chance to add to this lead, but it's gloved by Beneke. Throw across in time. Nice defensive play by the Old Abes. However, the Huskies score 6 runs, and they're out to an early lead on Eau Claire Memorial. Old Abes coming to bat bottom 1 when we return on Zaleski Sports.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Spectrum Insurance is an independent insurance agency offering a full range of personal and business insurance services throughout 19 office locations in Wisconsin. We have a team of insurance agents with diverse areas of expertise ready to protect you from the unexpected. Visit SpectrumInsGroup.com. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop for fishing season. Shop top brands and rods, reels, combos, and more. Plus, pick up live bait and your fishing license. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Aaron Holzinger to lead it off for the Old Abes. Bottom 1, Memorial trailing crosstown rival Eau Claire North 6-0. Big inning for the Huskies, top of 1. We'll see how the Old Abes answer. Holzinger, Durkop, Gunderson, the scheduled hitters against the right-hander Madison Parker. Grace first as the catcher, Megan Standiford at first, Kira Schubert at second, Brooklyn Shearer at third, Isabella Olson playing short. 1-1 now the count to Holzinger. Outfield left to right, Morgan Summer, Cadence Henderson, Janae Goldbach. Plate umpire with some words of instruction for Madison Parker. Two and one now the count. You see Parker has got the sign chart on her left wrist. She'll look to the dugout and take a look. And come set and deliver the pitch. And it's ruled an illegal pitch, so 3-1 is the count. Holzinger swinging 3-0, and good effort by Standiford over at first, but that one drops foul. So count is 3-2 on the Old Abe's leadoff hitter, Aaron Holzinger. Junior for the Old Abe's. 3-2 pitch. Off speed. And that's a leadoff walk. So now Lindsey Durkop, the right fielder, will come to bat for the Old Abe's. Durkop batting from the left side. Corner infielders creeping in. Gets down the bunt. It's a good one. And everybody's safe. As far as I'm concerned, that's an infield hit because Standiford would have had a heck of a time getting the scoop and the throw, especially because that bunt was so close to that first baseline. It would have been tough to get the throw and not hit the runner. So the Old Abe's trying to answer what the Huskies did top of one. There's another bunt, but foul. This one by Kaylee Gunderson. Gunderson, the left fielder for the Old Abe's, one of the freshmen in the starting lineup. 0-1 pitch from Parker. Bunt is down. Parker fields, goes to one for the outs. So the sacrifice for Gunderson. Holzinger moves to third. Durkop to second. Evelyn Kohler, the second baseman, now steps in for the Old Abe's. Kohler, who sees time in the circle as well as a sophomore. RBI chance here. Finds herself behind in the count, 0-1. Nice crowd here at Galine Field. Got people sprinkled on a couple of the bleacher sections here. Some people on picnic tables, and some of the rest brought their own chairs. 0-2. Good off-speed pitch there by Parker. Kohler swung over the top. Kohler just staying alive. One down here, bottom one. Eau Claire North leading Eau Claire Memorial 6-0, but the Old Abe's have something cooking here, bottom one. Off-speed pitch. Kohler let that one go by and let it go by high, but Parker going off-speed with that last one. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Misses just a bit inside, count even 2-2. Ella Ray waits on deck. Swing and a miss. Parker gets the strikeout for out number 2. Now, Ella Ray will step in. Ella Ray, the shortstop for the Abe's, another freshman. Huskies outfielders very shallow in left and center. Right fielder Goldbach at medium depth, but now she's creeping in. Parker delivers just a bit high to Ella Ray. Count even 1-1. Notice the Huskies infielders also have those play cards on their wrists, and they all check those. Everybody wants to be on the same page. And another nice off-speed pitch by Parker, and she's a strike away from getting out of this jam. LRA, meanwhile, wants to get a hit here and bring home 1 or 2 runs. Parker trying to catch that outside corner, but she missed. 2-2 now the count. Ray to center. Here comes Henderson. Makes the catch. Great catch in center field by Cadence Henderson, robbing LRA of a hit and keeping the Old Abe scoreless. 1 complete here at Galine Field. It's North leading Memorial 6-0. You're watching Zaleski Sports.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Get high-quality printed marketing materials at Allegra Eau Claire. Locally owned and operated, ready to serve you on East Claremont Avenue, just a block east of Memorial High School. Allegra Eau Claire is your one-stop source for design, print, mail, and signs. Call 715-835-1959 for high-quality printed marketing materials at Allegra Eau Claire and AllegraEauClaire.com. Top of the second, Huskies leading 6-0, and they'll send up 3-4-5 in their order. Grace first, Janae Goldbach, Kira Schubert. First had an RBI double back in the first inning. That one right at the knees from McKenna Domes, who you know wants to pitch a quick inning here after Huskies batted 10 that first inning. Ball and 2 strikes now to first. Had a swing and a miss. First down on strikes. And the first strikeout recorded by the pitcher McKenna Domes. Janae Goldbach will now bat. Goldbach reached via the walk, came around to score. Ball to Goldbach. You know, it's a nice day at Carson Park when people are bringing their dogs out. I think the dog count is up to, I believe, 5. It's a very unofficial count, though. Three and 0 now the count to Goldbach. Domes delivers a strike, 3-1. Clare North baseball playing at Carson Park today, just behind us, taking on River Falls. Goldbach, second time this game she has reached via the walk. Kira Schubert now up to bat for North. She also walked in that first inning and came around to score when the Huskies put up 6 runs. Bunt is down. The throw goes to second, and Goldbach is out. Schubert bunted that one right back at the pitcher, and good throw by Domes down to second base. One strike the count to Isabella Olson. Ball and a strike. Good cut by Olson, but just a bit under it. Count is now 1-2 with 2 down here. Top of 1. And strike 3 called. 2 strikeouts this inning for McKenna Domes. Huskies are retired in the top of the second, but they lead the Old Aves by a score of 6-0. More softball coming up next on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Looking to sell your residential property in the Chippewa Valley? Choose Jack Wallen Assist to Sell and save an average of $5,000. Jack Wallen Assist to Sell have been helping area homeowners sell their house and save thousands. Call Jack with Assist to Sell, 715-831-6410. That's 715-831-6410 for a free consultation. Taylor Beneke to lead it off for the Old Aves. Here in the bottom of the second, Aves trailing 6-0, but looking to get something going against the right-hander Madison Parker of the Huskies, who delivers strike 1. 6, 7, and 8, the scheduled hitters this inning for Eau Claire Memorial. Beneke, another freshman in that Aves lineup. Good pitch by Parker, and Beneke now in an 0-2 hole. Check swing. Did she go? Yes, she did. They'll have to throw to first to complete the out. But Beneke down on strikes to start this second inning for the Old Aves. Krista Berg now will step in. Berg is a junior, first baseman for Memorial. Parker with that 6-0 lead. Just throwing strikes here. looking to get ahead of these Abe's hitters. Little looper, and the shortstop, Bella Olson, tracks that one down. 2 down, bottom 2. And McKenna Domes, the pitcher, will come to bat. That one misses just outside. 1-0 the count to Domes. Update from that Eau Claire North baseball game. They now trail River Falls 2-0 in the second inning. Count is 2-0 now to McKenna Domes. Two and one after that one catches the strike zone. Hard hit ball, but foul. 2-2 now the count to Domes. Off-speed pitch. Domes just gets a piece of it. Count remains 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Fastball misses outside, and it's 3-2 now to Domes. And Domes works a walk. So the Abes have a base runner with 2 down here in the first. Michaelin Lilliander, the catcher, will step in to hit now for the Old Abes. Lilliander is a junior. First pitch swinging and putting that one into the dugout area of the Huskies. Nice setup for softball here at Galine Field. You've got the sunken dugouts, but you also have a fenced-off area where teams can congregate like a lot of them are doing now. Some in the dugout, some outside. Also some area to warm up. Ball and a strike now to Lilliander. Off-speed pitch. Got an excuse me swing from Lilliander. It's now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Pair of strikeouts in the inning for Madison Parker. The Old Abes are retired in their half of the second. 6-0 North leading Memorial. We've got more coming up on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Looking for a place to feed your family after work, the game, or this weekend? Go to Pizza Del Rey for hot pizza, salad bar, and more. Pizza Del Rey has been feeding Eau Claire since 1976. Find Pizza Del Rey on North Hastings Way in Eau Claire or on Facebook today. Have all your landscape needs tailored to you with Grounds Pro Landscape Group, providing full-service management services to residents and businesses throughout the Chippewa Valley. Lawn care, irrigation, decks, patio, and more. Made easy for you by Grounds Pro Landscape Group. Find Grounds Pro Landscape Group on Truax Boulevard and Facebook today. And calling all number crunchers, math nerds, and abacus sliders, Eau Claire Truck and Trailer is looking for a full-time bookkeeper. This position allows you to be in a great work environment with awesome people and top pay. Accounting professionals and bookkeepers, call Eau Claire Truck and Trailer today at 715-874-6820 or in person off I-94 right at exit 59. 7-8-9 in the Huskies batting order. Cadence Henderson, Brooklyn Shearer, Morgan Summer against the right-hander McKenna Domes, who pitched a scoreless second inning for the Old Abes. Henderson, back in the first inning, doubled in a pair. And she came around to score. That was the 6th run of the inning when Henderson crossed the plate. Count even 1-1 now. One pitch misses outside. It's 2-1. Henderson follows that one over the backstop. It's 2-2. And 2 the count to Henderson. And she takes that one low, ball 4. So a leadoff walk for Henderson. That'll bring up Brooklyn Shearer. Shearer singled in the first inning. It's a strike from Domes. Was a partly cloudy day here in Eau Claire. Now the cloud cover is taken over. Still very pleasant. Temperature of 72 degrees. Very light breeze. That's blowing out to straightaway center field. Ball and a strike. The count on Shearer. Ground ball left side, gloved by Ray. The throw to second, not in time. So Shearer, an infield single. That'll put runners at first and second, nobody out. And Morgan Summer at the plate. Summer popped out to second base in the first inning. Drops the bunt down, fielded by Beneke. The throw is mishandled. Here comes Henderson to score, and it's 7-0 in favor of Eau Claire North. Shearer moves all the way over to third base. Summer reaches on the error. Back to the top of the order, Megan Standiford batting for the third time this game. Bouncing ball up the middle. Ray has it. The flip to second for the out, but a run does score as Shearer crosses the plate. Summer is retired. Standiford standing over at first base now with one down. Driven deep to left by Madison Parker, but drifting foul. Haley Gunderson gave it a good effort. Couldn't catch up with it. Parker 0 for 2. so far this game. Standiford, who just batted, has been on base all 3 times. 2 for 3. Hard hit ball, and that's through left side. Parker on with the base hit. Standiford moves to second. Grace first now, the batter. First doubled in a run in the first inning, came around to score, struck out swinging in the second. Now a chance to add on to the Husky lead, which is 8-0. Lifted to left, and that's going to drop. They're going to hold the runner at third. So the Huskies have them loaded. Base hit by Grace first. Janae Goldbach coming up to bat. Goldbach been on base twice via the walk. She did score in the first. Opportunity here to add to this North lead, which right now stands at 8-0. 1 out here, top of 3. Domes delivers inside. Good pitch by Domes. Goldbach over the top of that one. A little wrinkle to it. Ball and a strike with 1 out here in the third. 2 runs across this frame. That pitch misses. 2-1 now the count to Goldbach. Swing and a miss. Another nice pitch from Domes. A little breaking ball that dipped low and away to the batter, Goldbach. Count now 2-2. Bounce back to the pitcher. They'll get the out at first. A run will score. They are retired, but they put up 3 more runs. 2.5 innings in the books, and the North leads Memorial 9-0. You're watching Selesky Sports.
Be ready for your season with Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Play It Again Sports is just down the road, south of the 5393 intersection in Eau Claire. Just tell them you saw this commercial on Zaleski Sports and get $5 off any $50 order and $10 when you spend $100. Play It Again Sports, buy, sell, trade, and be ready for your season.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
The biggest party of the year is Cinco de Mayo, and nobody does Cinco de Mayo like Cancun Grill. Great specials, great food at all 4 area Cancun Grill locations. Hope you had a chance to celebrate Cinco de Mayo at Cancun Grill. Eau Claire Ford Lincoln Quick Lane buys nice used vehicles every day of the week except Sundays. We'll give you a fair on-the-spot cash offer with no pressure. Eau Claire Ford Lincoln Quick Lane. Aaron Holzinger to lead it off for the Old Abes as they bat bottom 3. 1, 2, 3 in that Old Abes lineup. Holzinger reached via the walk, advanced all the way over to third, but was stranded there. Huskies with 6 runs in the first, 3 in the third to lead at 9-0. Abe's looking to answer here, bottom 3. Lifted to right. Goldbach coming in and makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the third. Lindsey Durkop now batting. Durkop singled and advanced to second base in that first inning where she was stranded. Abe's left a pair on that time. Durkop takes a strike on the outside corner. Another strike. Parker ahead in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss. Durkop down on strikes. 2 down here in inning number 3. And the Old Abes will send up Kaylee Gunderson, who put down a sacrifice bunt to move those 2 runners up in the first inning. Parker throwing strikes here in the third inning with that 9-run lead. Count 1-1 now. Activity continues out in the north bullpen. Ball and 2 strikes to Kaylee Gunderson. Went with the changeup there. Gunderson able to hold up. Pitch that looks so inviting. It floats up there to the plate. 2-2 with 2 down. Bottom 3. Swing and a miss. 2 more strikeouts in the inning for pitcher Madison Parker. The Old Abes are retired. 3 complete from Galine Field. It's Eau Claire North 9, Eau Claire Memorial 0 on Zaleski Sports.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Security Health Plan helps individuals and businesses find the right health insurance program for kids, adults, and families. Self-employed, no problem. Security Health Plan. Promises kept, plain and simple. Get Culligan Water for just $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. Bella Olson to lead it off for the North Huskies here in inning number 4. North batting with a 9-run lead. McKenna Domes delivers outside. Olson walked and scored in the first, 0 for 1 officially. Cadence Henderson now steps in. Henderson had an RBI double and scored in the first, walked and scored in the third. Hard hit ball off of Beneke. Scoops, throws, not in time. Tough play for the third baseman, Beneke. Huskies have a pair of runners on, nobody out. Hope Buschendorf now batting. Buschendorf puts one down. It's scooped by Beneke, who has no play. Bases are loaded. So Buschendorf, batting for Brooklyn Shearer, drops down the bunt. Give her a single on that one. And another pinch hitter, it's Lindsey Holler. So with the 9-run lead and nobody out, Coach Kelsey Fitch using this opportunity to get some other players into the order, and now Memorial head coach Kerry Winkler will have a chat with the home plate umpire. There's one of 3 games going on right now at Carson Park. The JV game between the Old Abe's and Huskies is taking place at adjoining Hobbs Field and a little ways behind us at the Carson Park Baseball Stadium. It's Clear North Boys Baseball hosting River Falls. Fouled off at the plate by Holler. And an update from that North baseball game. Huskies now trailing River Falls 7-0 in the third. River Falls, one of the top teams in BRC baseball. Chippewa Falls, Hudson, River Falls, 1, 2, 3 in the standings. Holler takes a strike. Count now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Holler down on strikes. First out of the inning for the Huskies. Back to the top of the order, and Megan Standiford. Pair of singles, a fielder's choice, 2 runs scored. Standiford right at the second baseman. Kohler makes the catch. So quickly, 2 down now here in the fourth. Madison Parker, the pitcher, up to bat for the Huskies. And Parker, sure she can do the math. It's a 9-run lead right now. 3 runners on. Parker takes outside, ahead in the count now, 2-0. Now 3-0. Domes delivers a strike there. 3-1 now, the count to Parker. Big cut by Parker. Just missed that one. But now Domes is One strike away from getting out of this jam. Bases loaded, nobody out, but she's got the last two hitters. Parker skies one. On the infield, going back is Kohler, who makes the catch. Huskies threaten in the top of the fourth, but do not score. Old Abe's coming to bat, bottom four, when we return on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Welcome back to Galine Field. North Huskies leading the Memorial Old Abes 9-0 as we move to the bottom of the fourth, and the Huskies have made several changes. Madison Parker, her day is done after throwing 3 solid shutout innings in the circle. Kira Schubert will now pitch for the Huskies. Hope Buschendorf, who pinch hit last inning, is now over at third base. Schubert started the game at second base. And Claire Gruna was brought in as a pinch hitter, and Gruna played the last half inning for the Huskies. Got a new catcher as well, Adelaide Mattis. So Evelyn Kohler, who's 0 for 1, will lead it off for the Old Abes here in the bottom half of the fourth. We'll see if the Abes get any momentum from escaping a bases loaded, nobody out jam in the top half of the inning. So nice pitching by McKenna Domes to work out of that jam. Lined on the infield and unable to make the play is Parker, who's now playing second base. Kind of an in-between little sinking liner there, and Parker made the correct play trying to charge that one, but just overran it. It's now Ella Ray to bat. Ray flew out to center back in the first. Takes that one for a strike, count 1-1. Ball and a strike. Nobody out here, bottom half of the fourth. Abes with the runner on. To the gap in right center. Runner's going to try to advance to second, and Ray is in there with a double. So the Old Abes, runners at second and third. They had runners at second and third with one down in the first, unable to score. Now Taylor Beneke, who's 0 for 1, with a chance to knock in some runs and get that margin down a bit. Of course, the Huskies would love to end this thing in 5. The Old Abes clearly want to prolong the game as best they can. Beneke takes low. It's 2-0. And now 3-0. That one bounces away from the catcher. There's going to be a play at the plate, and Evelyn Kohler will score. Moving up to third is Ella Ray. 3-1 now the count on Beneke. Three and one. Count to Beneke. Still nobody out here in the Old Abe's half of inning number 4. Abe's have one run across already. Beneke, little roller. It's knocked down by Standiford. They're going to rule that a foul ball. It was a tricky play down there by Standiford. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Beneke. Line to right. Goldbach coming in, makes the catch. Play at the plate. Good throw. But Ella Ray slides inside for Taylor Beneke in an RBI. So 1 down here in the 4th inning. 2 runs across for the Old Abes. Krista Berg, who's 0 for 1, will now bat. Berg swings and fouls one off. Oh, we had a running catch by a fan. Nicely done. Kira Schubert in the circle for North in relief of Madison Parker. Schubert ahead in the count now, 0-2 to Berg. Schubert going off speed there, and Berg checked her swing. That one misses low and inside. It's 2-2. Grounded on the infield. Parker, the pick, and the throw to Standiford for the out. So Berg retired for out number 2, and McKenna Domes, the pitcher, will come up to bat for the Old Abes. She reached via the walk in the 2nd inning when she was facing the starter, Madison Schubert. For the Old Abes. Lifted high in the air. Henderson playing shallow and makes the catch. Abes are retired in the 4th. Husky Sports.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our son to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before...
You know better when you see it. There's a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
For complete here at Galine Field, Eau Claire North coming to bat. Top of 5 in leading crosstown rival Eau Claire Memorial by a score of 9-2. McKenna Domes, the freshman, remains in the circle for the Old Abes. Huskies will continue that trend of getting new players in the lineup. Adelaide Mattis now batting for Grace First. Mattis skies one in the air. Lilliander, the catcher, can't make the play. Landed foul. Mattis now in an 0-2 hole. Mattis, a junior for the Eau Claire North Huskies. She is down on strikes. Walked, came around to score in the first. Also walked in the second. And put down a sacrifice bunt in the third, so technically 0 for 0. Goldbach ahead in the count, 2-0. Vance had a chance to make that catch, but the same guy who made the nice catch earlier was going to make that one, but did not. But now they got a toddler on it who went racing after that ball. Seems pretty happy. Reaching on the base hit. Now Kira Schubert, who began the game at second base, is now in the circle for the North Huskies. She'll make her 4th plate appearances. Been on base twice. Walked and scored in the first. Schubert deep to left. But a foul ball. Got all of that one. But it just hooked foul. Hard hit ball, but foul. Schubert certainly not getting cheated up there at this plate appearance. Of Krista Berg. That ball slicing away from her. Got a glove on it, but couldn't reel it in. That one sails to the backstop, and good battle, but Domes gets Schubert to pop out for out number 2. Isabella Olson now. Huskies batting in the 5th inning, leading 9-2. Grounded. Kohler the pick, and the throw across is in time. Huskies are retired in their half of the 5th. Old Abe's coming to bat when we return on Zaleski Sports.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Bottom of the 5th inning here at Galine Field in Eau Claire. Eau Claire North leading Eau Claire Memorial by a score of 9-2. Abe's did put up a pair of runs last inning. Looking to add some more here. Bottom 5. Michaelin Lilliander, the catcher, will step in. She's 0 for 1. Little roller back to Schubert, and the flip over to Standiford for the out. Back to the top of the order, and Aaron Holzinger. Want to know the count to Holzinger. Lifted, left side, but a nice catch by Bella Olson for out number 2. Third baseman Buschendorf was backpedaling there, but she wasn't going to get it. But Olson read that one really well off the bat and was able to track it down on the outfield grass. 2 down now here in the 5th. Lindsey Durkop up to bat. Ball and a strike to Durkop. Number 2 hitter in this Old Abe's lineup. Nice off-speed pitch. Durkop now behind in the count, 1-2. Folks out there doing a nice job of keeping everybody up to speed here. Love that old school look. Count now 3-2 to Lindsey Durkop. That one just missed outside, so Durkop on via the walk. Now Kaylee Gunderson will bat 0 for 1 officially. She put down a sac bunt in the first inning to move runners up, but those runners were stranded. Abe scoreless through 3, although they put up 2 last inning. Looking to get something going here. This is going to help, but it hangs up, and Henderson makes the grab. So Gunderson retired on the fly ball to center field. 5 complete. We move to the 6th inning with North leading Memorial 9-2 on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Cadence Henderson to lead it off for the North Huskies here as they bat top of the 6th inning, leading 9-2 over Eau Claire Memorial. Driven deep to Henderson. Oh, Buschendorf to bat now for the Huskies. She ended the game in the 4th inning and had an infield single. Squares to bunt, but bunts foul. One now the count to Buschendorf. Count now 2-1. Foul tip. 2-2 now the count. Swing and a miss. Buschendorf retired on strikes for out number 1. Lindsay Holler now up to bat for the Huskies, her second plate appearance. Check swing, ruled a strike, 3-2. Domes has come back with a couple of nice pitches. And she takes strike 3. Well, Domes, after the leadoff double in the wild pitch, has settled down, gotten 2 hitters on strikes. Back to the top of the order in Megan Standiford. Standiford, a pair of singles, 2 for 4 and 2 runs scored. Now batting with a 1-1 count with 2 down here in the 6th. One and two now to Standiford. Lined in and out of the glove of Beneke. She has no play. A run scores. Henderson crosses the plate. Madison Parker now batting for the Huskies, who now lead it 10-2. Parker 1 for 4 in this game with a single. Began the game in the circle, now playing second base, had 3 innings of shutout ball. Parker now ahead in the count 3-0. Takes a strike from Domes. It's 3-1. Outfield in left and right, shaded toward that left field line. Skied in the air left side. LRA under it, makes the catch. And the Huskies are retired in the top of the 6th. They do pick up a run and extend their lead to 10-2 over the Old A's. You're watching Eau Claire Memorial and Eau Claire North Softball on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
We are back at Galine Field in Eau Claire. North Huskies, 6 runs in the first, 3 in the third, 1 in the 6th. Eau Claire Memorial, 2 runs in the 4th. Old Abe's coming to bat here, bottom 6. We had base runners in 4 of the 5 innings so far, facing reliever Kira Schubert. Goes off speed, delivers a ball to Evelyn Kohler. Kohler 0 for 2, reached on an error her last time up, came around to score. Swing and a miss by Kohler. It's 2-1. Lifted right side, foul territory. 3 players hustling after it, but neither Goldbach from right field, Parker from second base, nor Standiford at first was able to catch up. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Evelyn Kohler, looking to get something started. Bottom half of the 6th, getting late here at Galine Field. And a swing and a miss. Mattis, the catcher, holding on to that foul tip. 1 down here in the 6th inning. LRA, the shortstop, now batting. Ray, with a double and a run scored in the 4th. She is 1 for 2. Outfield pretty shallow in left and center. Right fielder Goldbach playing medium deep. Count 1-1 to Ella Ray. First of two this week for these longtime rivals. This is Memorial's home game. Scheduled to play up on North's Complex on Thursday. Three balls and a strike to Ella Ray with one down here. Bottom six. Lifted to center, but caught out there by Henderson. Two down in the Old Abe's half of the sixth. Taylor Beneke. 0 for 1 officially. Had a sacrifice fly and an RBI back in the fourth when the Old Abe's picked up their 2 runs. Lifted left side, Buschendorf there, and makes the catch in foul territory. Old Abe's go down 1-2-3 in the sixth. We'll have the seventh inning right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Be ready for your season with Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Play It Again Sports is just down the road, south of the 5393 intersection in Eau Claire. Just tell them you saw this commercial on Zaleski Sports and get $5 off any $50 order and $10 when you spend $100. Play It Again Sports, buy, sell, trade, and be ready for your season.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
We are back at Galine Field in Eau Claire. Lights are on this overcast but very pleasant evening. Eau Claire North Huskies coming to bat, top of 7 and leading the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's by a score of 10-2. Sammy Schulner now batting for the Huskies. And that one clipped her around the ankles. So Sammy Schulner in her first plate appearance on via the hit by pitch. Huskies have a base runner here in the 7th. And looks like we're going to get another pinch hitter here sent in by Kelsey Fitch, the North coach. Fouled back to the screen. Good effort by Lilliander. Lindsay Connect is the hitter. ball and a strike to connect. Set to center and over the head of Holzinger. Schulner had to hold up, thinking that one was going to get caught. It was not. So connect. Not sure how they're going to rule that. If it's me, I'm going single. Holzinger took a step in and then retreated. Now here's Kira Schubert. Schubert walked and scored in the first inning. Also reached base on a fielder's choice in the second. Was lifted for a pinch. Came around to score in that 6-run first inning. So Madison Pond, the hitter. Pond, a sophomore, facing the right-handed pitcher McKenna Domes, who's gone the distance so far for the Old Abes. And aside from that first inning where she walked 3 batters in a row and gave up some hits, she's been around the plate and has kept her team, kept her from getting blown out. Also kept him from getting 10 run. Domes delivers a strike. It's 2-2. Abe's looking for something on the ground where they can at least get one out. If it's hit hard enough, they'll have a chance at turning 2. Lifted in the air to left center. Holzinger makes the catch. Runners will tag, and they'll each move up a base. So now Cadence Henderson to bat. Henderson, a double and an RBI, a walk, hard hit ball. Ray bobbles, throws, and throws it away. So 1 run will score. Schulner will move over to third base. Now it's Hope Buschendorf. Runners at the corners. Huskies now leading by a score of 11-2. Trail runners go. Bouncing ball to Beneke, who goes to first for the 3rd out of the inning. But the Huskies do pick up another run. We move to the bottom of the 7th. North leading Memorial 11-2 on Zaleski Sports.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Bottom of the 7th inning here at Galine Field. Eau Claire Memorial trailing by a score of 11-2 to their crosstown rivals from Eau Claire North, 7-8-9. The scheduled hitters for the Old Abes here, bottom 7. Looking to make up some ground here on their home field, but North pitching has been solid today. 3 shutout innings thrown by Madison Parker. Kira Schubert has allowed the 2 runs. Krista Berg now batting. Berg 0 for 2. Skied in the air, and the second baseman Parker will make the grab for the first out of the 7th inning. Here's McKenna Domes, who really battled in the circle today for the Old Abes. If you look at the box score, without seeing this game, you might not reach that same conclusion, but she is battled and bounced back after that 6-run first inning. And credit to the Old Abes as a team for not folding up the tents. Grounded to third, Buschendorf, high throw. Parker backs it up. They may have a play at second, but Parker will not make that throw, so Domes reaches on the E5. Runner in scoring position with 1 down, bottom 7, and Michaelin Lilliander, the catcher, coming to bat. Lilliander 0 for 2 in this game. Yeah, these 2 teams scheduled to play Thursday at Eau Claire North High School. We'll have that one for you as well on Zaleski Sports. Lilliander skies one to left, a long run for Morgan Summer out there in left field. But it goes foul. Always an event, North and Memorial play in any sport. And a nice crowd here at Galine Field. We would expect more of the same Thursday up at North. We have some people today with lawn chairs parked beyond the fence. Well, why not? Good time to be out and about now that we believe spring has finally arrived. Ball and 2 strikes now to Lilliander. Two balls and 2 strikes. The count on Lilliander with 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th. And a nice running catch by Bella Olson. Runners have to retreat. Once again, Olson covering a lot of ground out there at shortstop. Now it's Aaron Holzinger, 0 for 2 with a walk. Last chance for the Old Abes, trying to keep this game going. Schubert dropping in that off-speed pitch. That one gets to the backstop. Domes moves up to third on the wild pitch. 2 balls and a strike. The count on Holzinger. Grounded. Nice play. Olsen steps, throws. Wouldn't have been in time, and the throw pulled Standiford off the bag. Domes comes around to score. Holzinger does her job. Paige Marcon will pinch hit now for Lindsay Durkop. We saw Marcon in the starting lineup earlier this season when we had the Old Abe's home game with Chippewa Falls. And now the Huskies are just 1 strike away. Runner goes. The throw down. It was a good throw by catcher Mattis. But a stolen base for Holzinger. Ball and 2 strikes now to the pinch hitter Marcon. Strike 3 called. And that's how this one ends. Eau Claire North Huskies defeat the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's by a score of 11-3. With the win, North improves to 10-8 overall, 6-5 in Big Rivers Conference play. Abe's dropped to 1-8, 1-13 overall. Again, these 2 teams will meet on Thursday up at Eau Claire North High School. We'll have that one for you as well on Zaleski Sports. Coming up after a break, we will have the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. We will hear from the Huskies right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Yes. All right, welcome back to the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Eau Claire North Huskies defeating the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's, joined now by Madison Parker and Kira Schubert of the Huskies. Madison, let's start with you. How important was it for you guys to kind of set the tone early? You were able to do that with the bats. And then in the circle, kind of what was the mindset there?
Well, getting ahead early really makes it a lot easier on me, like going in the other innings, and more comfortable to move my pitches around. I can trust my defense and trust that we have a good enough lead.
And after 3 innings, you move to second base, so enter Kira Schubert. Same kind of thing. You enter the game and, you got the good start. What's your mindset coming in relief?
Also, just what Maddie said, getting ahead and just hitting all my spots, making sure I'm doing my part so that my teammates can do the same.
For you guys, anytime it's a North Memorial game, that's always a big deal. But to get this win and to kind of set a tone, how important was that for you?
Well, we know a lot of these girls, so it's definitely fun, but we are on our winning streak and we're planning on keeping that going throughout the season.
I heard Coach talking that it's picture day tomorrow, but there's also a practice, I would assume. So what are you guys going to try to focus on between your next game on Thursday?
I would say definitely not leaving base runners stranded. We had a pretty good game pushing runs across, but I think we can do even more with not leaving people on base.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. I'm going to ask you one more favor. We do a thing called the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. So what I'm going to have you say is say your name. I'm Madison Parker. I'm Kira Schubert, and then both say in unison, and we're in the house. Okay? All right.
I'm Madison Parker.
I'm Kira Schubert, and we're in the house.
All right, Huskies in the house. They defeat the Old Abe's. Girls, we'll see you again on Thursday because we're webcasting that game as well. Good luck, and we'll see you then. So that's going to do it for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Actually, not quite, because Coach Fitch is here. Well, we can keep it going. This is
another.
Oh yeah, well, my colleague Nick Tabbert. So that's okay. So we'll keep this going.
Okay.
I heard you say that it's picture day tomorrow.
It is picture day.
But there's also going to be a practice. What are you going to focus on with your team to just try to get them back to, all right, hey, the win was great. That's fantastic. We can put that in the record book, but we still have other goals. What do you want to stress going forward?
Yeah, our focus going forward is going to really be hitting and then really just making those routine plays. So tomorrow we'll just get some good, feel-good swings in, make sure we come out Thursday hitting to our best of our ability, and then Friday we have 2 big games as well, and we really need to make sure we're making routine plays, backing our pitchers up, and hitting the ball strong. So
you guys you came into this game in a pretty good position where you put some wins together. You're kind of in that upper half of the conference. Chippewa obviously is in first place, but you guys are gaining some ground. How important is it for you guys to finish these last couple weeks of the regular season on a good note?
Yeah, it is so important. Obviously, we had a first half of the season that we have learned from, and we are just trying to take everything that we have learned and put it together for the last half of our season. And this should be the time a team peaks. We want to peak at the end of the season, so we're hoping that we take that, all of that stuff we learned, and we put it together and we just come out with some wins.
All right, Kelsey Fitch, congratulations. We'll see you again Thursday.
Thank you.
All right, Kelsey Fitch, head coach of the Eau Claire North Huskies. With that, we can wrap up the Zaleski Sports post-game show sponsored by Nasonville Dairy. Once again, we'll see you Thursday up at Eau Claire North High School when the Huskies will host the Old Abe's in softball. I'm Bob Radovich. For my producer, Gabby Anderson, we say so long from Gline Field in Eau Claire.